Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here with my December TBR, which are all the books that I hope to read in December of 2024. The first book on my list is A Botanist's Guide to Parties and Poisons by Kate Kavari. This is the book that my book club decided to read this month. I don't know very much about it. Something about someone's poisoned, and a botanist is trying to find out why. I don't know. It's a mystery thriller, maybe? I don't know. Not my choice, but that's the one that came up on our spinner wheel this month, so I'll be reading that for my book club. For the Buzzword Readathon hosted by Books and Lala here on YouTube, the theme for December is holiday words, so I picked up Secret Santa by Andrew Schaefer. This is a horror book. Santa is the holiday word. It's a woman who is starting a new job at a new publishing firm, and she's been targeted by pranks from her coworkers, and then they have a secret Santa, and then her coworkers start having horrific accidents. So I'm assuming you can't see. I'm assuming this is like a creature. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I think Jordaline Reads might have read this. Someone has read this that I watch on YouTube. Holiday themed horror. Gotta love that. While I was also at the library, I picked up Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher. This is a short novella by her. It looks like it might be like kind of a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, but you're following Toadling, but she doesn't want the curse to be broken. I don't really know, but I love T. Kingfisher. I love her horror and her fantasy, so when I saw this, I knew I had to pick it up. Also from the library, I have We Used to Live Here by Marcus Kleiwer. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his last name. This, I believe, started on the No Sleep Reddit subreddit. It says Get Out meets Parasite in this eerily haunting debut, and Reddit hit. Soon to be a major motion picture. Surprise, surprise. About two homeowners whose lives are turned upside down when the house's previous residents unexpectedly visit. I heard that this is like super trippy and weird. So basically, this couple buys a house, and one night they get a knock on the door, and there's a family, and the husband or the dad of the family says, "Hey, I used to live here in this house. Can I bring my kids and my family in to show them around where I used to live? I grew up here." And they were like, "Okay." And so they come in. Well, then the weather starts getting bad, and the roads start getting closed, and so this family can't leave. And so then they start acting weird. Weird things happen. I don't know. I've also heard this compared to House of Leaves. I don't know. I've heard a lot about it. Got it from the library. Super excited to read it. One more library book. I have Somewhere Beyond the Sea by T.J. Klune. This is the sequel to The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is one of my favorite books. In this book, you are following Arthur. Linus is still there too. Arthur is the caretaker, the director of the orphanage on this island, and it sounds like you're getting like more of his backstory, but you're also I've read the first 4 chapters. I had an ARC or an advanced reader copy of the first 4 chapters, so I've read the first 4. So part of it's the history of like when Arthur came to the island and bought the orphanage. Part of it is the orphanage in present day takes place after the events of the first book. I don't know. I already teared up at the first 4 chapters, so I'm sure this is going to make me bawl my eyes out because I love these characters. I'm so excited to get back with these orphans and these children because I love them, especially Chauncey. He has my whole heart. I adore that monster child, and I can't wait to read more about them. So I'm excited that my hold for that finally came available. I have that on my Kindle, so I'll be reading it as an ebook. My daughter, once again, wanted to pick for my TBR jar. I was doing a reading challenge last week, which you'll see the vlog for that in a few weeks. But she was helping me choose some books for that. So she wanted to choose out of my TBR jar. I let her pick, out of here, but I told her the caveat was I wouldn't read a book that I didn't already own because I was trying to do, a challenge and I needed them readily accessible to me. So these are the books that she picked out. Also, I'm trying to read some more physical TBR before the end of the year. I've read 30 books off of my physical TBR. But I would obviously like to read more than that, and this is our last month to do so. So, the books she picked: Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. Yes. This is a dark romance. It has trigger warnings in the front. I got this from the library because I wanted a physical copy. I have the ebook on my Kindle, but sometimes I just like reading books physically. So, there's like a whole page and a half. There's like a whole page of trigger warnings. It is about two serial killers that meet and then make a bet with each other and then end up falling in love, I believe. There is a sequel to this book called Leather and Lark, and I think there's a third one coming out, but I don't know. So Butcher and Blackbird are, I think, the names of the... Oh, it does say Ruinous Love Trilogy. Hi, ADHD struck and I lost my train of thought. There's like the nicknames, I think, of the serial killers. I don't know. I guess I'll read it and find out. So this was the first book she picked. Then she picked The Changeling by Victor Laval. I've had this book for a while, so I'm excited to get to this one. A man and his wife have a child. He was plagued by old, reoccurring dreams when he was younger, and then and then his wife starts acting weird, different, and he's trying to figure out why. I don't know. Horror book, surprise, surprise. Heard really, really good things about this. It does have pretty funny, tiny font, so that'll be fun. But I've heard really good things. I have read one other book by Victor Laval, I keep saying his name wrong. I read The Ballad of Black Tom, which at the time I didn't really like, but I think if I went back and read it now, I would like it much better. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm excited about The Changeling. The last book she picked was Red, White, and Royal Blue. That's very hard for me to say. By Casey McQuiston, I believe. In this one, our main character, Alex, his mother has just become president of the United States. So they want to use him for marketing for the White House because he's obviously Instagram model worthy. And he's the current prince, because the first lady, first husband, prince. But he doesn't like the real prince, Henry, who is the Prince of England. They stage a truce between the two rivals. So they have a fake friendship going on, but then they fall in love. This is a male-male romance. This book came out a while ago. I also have it on my Kindle, so even though it has a library sticker, I have this on my Kindle. But again, sometimes I just like to read a physical book instead of the library book, or instead of an ebook. So I went ahead and got it. I saw it at the library. So I'm going to read this one too. That is 8 books. And Thornhedge is very short. It's a novella. I'm going to pick 2 more out of my TBR jar because I still want to be able to pick. I appreciate my daughter helping me, but I want to pick books too. Because this is the fun part of making TBRs, is picking out of the jar. Let's see. But also, I will start with the caveat that I gave my daughter. Even though I'm not doing a challenge, I want to read books that I own because I want to try to get some more off of my shelves. So this first one was Lessons in Chemistry. I do not own that book, so I'm not going to pick that. Only books that I own that I pick are ones I'm going to read. I know it's weird, but that's the way I want to do it, and this is my TBR. So, all right, this next one is Going Zero. I do own that book. I got this book from my mother. Going Zero by Anthony McCartan. 2 hours to vanish, 1 chance to escape, 0 alternatives. So it sounds like a thriller. 10 Americans have been carefully selected to beta test a groundbreaking piece of spyware pioneered by Tech Wonder Kid. Cy Baxter, in collaboration with the CIA, Fusion can track anyone on Earth, but does it work? Oh, so the participants are given 2 hours to go zero to get off the grid and disappear, and then 30 days to elude the highly sophisticated capture team sent to find them. Any zero that beats Fusion will receive $3 million. If Cy's system prevails, he wins a $90 billion government contract to revolutionize surveillance forever. One of the contestants needs to win as badly as Cy needs to realize his own ambitions. When the timer hits 0, there will be only one winner. I don't know. She really liked this. My cousin's fiance read this. She loved it too. So I'm excited. Never would have picked that one. Okay, so now we're going to pick one more. And again, if it's a book that I don't own, we will pick another one. So, okay, this is another one I own. This is Dig. This one is Dig by A.S. King. I picked this up at the library sale. So again, even though it looks like a library book, you can't really see, but it has a sticker. But I do own this. I got it at the library sale. This is a young adult novel about a potato farmer and a family of potato farmers. I don't know. I don't remember why I read the back of it, and it sounded interesting to me. So it looks like maybe general fiction, like young adult fiction. I don't know. We'll see what that one's about. But that's exciting because, again, another book that I own. So this was the paper for lessons in chemistry. I'm putting it back in here because I don't own that book. So here is my list. Oh yeah, Going Zero was an ARC. My mom works at Barnes & Noble, so she gives me ARCs sometimes. She gives me ARCs that she's read because you can't sell an ARC. I don't know if you knew that, but you can't sell ARCs. So this one right here is Going Zero because it's an ARC I got from my mom. I just dropped my books. Okay, so anyway, here's my list of books, or my stack of books, minus the two, minus Somewhere Beyond the Sea, because that's on my ebook, that's my Kindle, and then the Botanist Guide one I have on hold from the library, so it's being transferred to me. Pretty exciting. I have a good mix of genres, but still have some horror in there, because you gotta get that. Couple romance, some fantasy. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a pretty good month. So now I want to know, have you read any of these books? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.